Here is John 5 verses 1 to 9 in the New International Version, NIV. 1. Some time later, Jesus went up to Jerusalem for one of the Jewish festivals. 2. Now there is in Jerusalem near the Sheep Gate a pool, which in Aramaic is called Bethesda and which is surrounded by 5 covered colonnades. 3. Here a great number of disabled people used to lie, the blind, the lame, the paralyzed. 4. This verse was omitted in some of the earliest, most reliable manuscripts of John, but is included in others. From time to time an angel of the Lord would come down and stir up the waters. The first one into the pool after each such disturbance would be cured of whatever disease they had. 5. One who was there had been an invalid for 38 years. 6. When Jesus saw him lying there and learned that he had been in this condition for a long time, he asked him, "Do you want to get well?" 7. Sir, the invalid replied, "I have no one to help me into the pool when the water is stirred. While I am trying to get in, someone else goes down ahead of me." 8. Then Jesus said to him, "Get up. Pick up your mat and walk." 9. At once the man was cured. He picked up his mat and walked. This passage describes a miracle that Jesus performed, healing a man who had been an invalid for 38 years. The context is the Pool of Bethesda in Jerusalem, a place believed to have healing properties whenever its waters were stirred, according to tradition. The man's long-standing condition and his expressed frustration that he could never make it to the pool in time emphasize his helplessness and hopelessness. He was completely reliant on others for his possible healing, yet he was always left behind. Jesus, in his characteristic compassion, does not just heal the man physically but also emotionally and spiritually. When he asks, "Do you want to get well?" it's not just about the man's physical condition, but also about his willingness and desire for change. When Jesus tells the man, "Get up, pick up your mat and walk," it's not only an act of physical healing but also a call to action for the man to participate in his transformation. Jesus challenges the man's mentality of dependency and victimhood, urging him to take responsibility for his newfound health. The immediate healing of the man demonstrates Jesus' divine authority and power. It's a clear indication that the true source of healing isn't the pool, it's Jesus himself. This miracle, like many others in the Bible, serves to reveal Jesus' identity and mission, and to illustrate God's compassion and power. This story reminds us that Jesus is interested in our total well-being, physical, emotional, and spiritual. It shows that Jesus can intervene in our circumstances, no matter how long-standing or hopeless they may seem. It also encourages us to actively participate in our transformation and to take responsibility for the blessings we receive.